Have you ever been waiting for an email and for some odd reason it just hasn't come in yet? Or maybe you get an email from a sender called Postmaster and it doesn't look like anything you recognize, and maybe you just go ahead and delete it, but then maybe that email that you were expecting still doesn't come in. I want to show you just an overview real quickly here of Mimecast and the services that they provide and how it relates to you. The mention of getting an email from Postmaster at tndagc.org. Maybe you've seen something like this, and what it will do is it will say Postmaster messages on hold for specifically your account or your email address. Then directly below in the subject area, I'm just going to read through this. It says the following messages addressed to you are currently on hold within the Mimecast service awaiting further action. For further instructions on how to use the links associated with each email, please review the following points. Those points are located right here. And what it will do is it will give you, if you have more than one, it will give you the sender or the from account and their domain, the subject area, subject of the email, the date, the reason that it's being held back by the Mimecast service, and the three options here that you have, all corresponding to the detail of them right up here. So essentially, if you want to release that email to come through, you would simply click on the release link. If you want to block this sender, click on the block link. And then if you wanted to permit this email to come through and the sender to send you email after this and the server's not holding that account or that sender again, you would permit. And it should clarify that here where it says delivers the email to your inbox and adds the sender's address to your personal permit list, so future emails are not put on hold for spam management policies only. Just to give you a quick overview of what Mimecast is and does, this is their website that you can find them at mimecast.com, company and about us. And just to quickly tell you what it does, our best of breed services protect the email of over 24,900 customers and millions of users worldwide against targeted attacks, data leaks, malware, and spam. So definitely something that we need. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't necessarily know what or who this sender is. If you do recognize the domain, say it's a domain that you're familiar with, you can certainly go ahead and click on the permit. I'm not for sure specifically what this is, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on the release link. What that does here is that opens up a new window from your browser, and here this actually says the message action failed, old or invalid link. So what that tells me essentially, let's take a look. Today it is November the 16th of 2017. This message is, not very old. So, essentially 16 days plus. That tells me that maybe there is something with this sender. Maybe they had it designed or programmed that after a certain amount of time, maybe that link and or message are set to be invalid. If I wanted to go ahead and block the sender following up that information, I could go ahead and do that. So essentially that tells me that there may have been something with that original message from this sender. If you get a similar email in your inbox and it does apply and say that the message has been released, then you will be able to see that message come into your inbox, and you'll be able to receive it there, evaluate it, and make sure that it is lining up with the sender's statements and claims via the subject, and see if it aligns, whether you need to immediately delete it or respond to it or take any action against it. And that will come into your inbox. You, of course, are probably familiar with looking at junk email that comes into your inbox, but normally you will receive this message from Postmaster at tndagc.org in your inbox, identifying you with this message and instructing you exactly what actions you need to take in order to respond to this sender. I hope that clears up any confusion that you may have had whenever receiving an email from the Postmaster. If you happen to have any questions, please let us know anytime at the conference service desk. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.